Hey everybody, it's Z with Quest. Got a couple rescues here to talk about. It's been a really tough month, of course, because with the hurricane and everything, it was out of communication for a little while, but we got our stuff back together here. So this is Mission Report 8722. It was located in a small alley just outside of Shantytown. It was controlled by a local business owner, and it was a small brothel with 12 kids ages 8 to 14, all expected to be in fair shape. It was most of the activity was during evening sunset till about 3 in the morning. Many local clients, some foreign clients, participated in this place. The buildings were made of some blocks and a tin roof with one door in the front. It had 10 small rooms with floor beds and mostly uses candles for light. It had 2 guards who spent most of their time out front and drinking. Both had handguns. Shift change was about 10 a.m. when they were asleep. The other guards will wake them up to relieve them, and also to note there was no bathroom in this building. So you can kind of imagine, right? The plan was we will have 3 transports, all open air, but has sides and a canvas roof. The street will not be very busy at dawn except for some business trucks. The guards should be asleep. We will approach with all 3 transports, and 7 teammates will enter and put to sleep the guards, then collect the kids. Then fill the transports with only a driver and 1 female teammate for each transport. Waiting down the street will be a big truck that has an enclosed bed. When the kids are being loaded into this truck, we will pull up and the team will get in and follow the transports to just outside of town. If there's no shadows, the kids will be removed and moved into the larger truck with 2 teammates. Getting into the bed of the truck with the kids, and then go to the safe house. The other teammates will get on motorcycles that have been left there and follow in case any shadows pop up. After we have them checked out at the safe house, they'll be transported to their new home. All went exactly as planned, without a hitch. All the kids were weak and clinging to each other until we reached the safe house. There we had nuns and a nurse to check them, feed them, clothe them, and get them new clothes. And each of them got a little stuffed animal. When we get there, the kids, they just don't know what's happening, and they've gotten kind of used to this because they'll get transported from brothel to brothel and such. And then sometimes some of them disappear and never come back. So they were a little scared when we grabbed them. Of course, our people that were inside were, explaining things to them. But until they got to the safe house where they knew they were safe and they were fed, that's when things really start to come together in these rescues. So anyway, rescued was 12. That brought us a grand total of 2454. And then we had another rescue that we managed to pull out. That was Mission Report 81522. This was on the border. You can fill in the blanks. It was controlled by the cartel, and the situation was that we were called in by the locals and the churches, the business owners, police, and politicians. We're really, really not used to this yet. But to be invited actually to do these rescues. And so it made it a lot simpler for us because we do the rescue, and then they have already the places to take them, to raise them, and do what they need to do for the kids. But we still keep our eye on them, okay? The plan was to cross over the border, head to the area that called us in, meet with them, and get info where the kids are being held. Then create a plan for the rescue, acquire those in harm's way, and extract them. So meet with those who called us in and arrange the transport to the new new home. So then we executed. The problem was we had a few delays. Before crossing the border, just like the last time there, we found children just wandering the desert. We collected about seven. All of them were about 6 to 7 years old. On the way to border agents, where they were, well, when we found the border agents to take these kids, they already had 100 people that they were processing, 100 illegals, and they weren't really happy to see us at all. They took the kids and told us next time they would arrest us. Interesting, right? They are just so overwhelmed. People don't have any idea. They're just coming from everywhere, and we have no idea who these people are. So anyway, moving on here. When we continued, where we saw lights that were crossing, like headlights from vehicles, they were just crossing the border. I mean, it's just like a freeway. And so we just moved into the freeway and went across. We were advised that there was going to be 60 kids, approximately 60 kids held by the cartel, but only a few of them would be there in the morning guarding. It was in the central city where they would sell these kids for those crossing over the border and other illegal things. Plus, it keeps the Border Patrol very busy with these children. So that's why you see a lot of them just wandering in the desert. We had 15 teammates, many volunteers to assist. We waited and watched, and the nuns gave us a time when there would only be 2 guards, and they were correct. The locals followed us in with many cars and trucks. We had a small bus that came in once we had secured it, and then load the kids. When all that we were involved, a truck with our team moved in and then cleared the house, duct taping the guards, leaving our cards on them. Then the nuns came in and grabbed the kids, took them to the waiting bus. Our volunteers filled the streets with the cars and trucks. Then we would meet those who would take the kids and raise them. We transferred the kids to the 7 buses, into 7 buses and vans to go where they needed to go, and our team escorted each one of them. So at the end of the day, we found 67 kids, so little from ages 3 to 9, and then to add in the other kids that were wandering, that makes a total of 74. So our grand total now is 25-28 for the quest, and we appreciate any help that you can give us or any support. So thank you. This is Z with the quest. Thank you.